Okay, so apparently I ended my stream. I was still going on a rant. Did not mean to end my stream. Still going on a rant. I was watching this entire video, commenting, but now I realize I should probably go through the entire video while commenting, and then I checked it, and apparently I wasn't streaming. So I'm gonna fucking go back. Um, let's start at the beginning. Um,
Alright guys, I'm gonna just be debunking. I'm gonna
oh, okay. So I've forgotten, but if he will probably bring up the fact where he's like, oh, well, he's bringing up like the bad part of me. I'm like, dude, okay, I use something called like NVIDIA Capture, and what it does is if I'm playing a game, like any game, if I pull up Roblox or something like that, I'll pull it up, I'll press Alt Z, and it will bring up this thing where it allows you to capture the last 5 minutes of playtime with audio. So I only got 5 minutes of audio, and that's because I had my Minecraft open previously and I wasn't recording at all. But I thought it was so bizarre that I should probably like record it, and I was trying to see if I could like record it through Discord, but I couldn't because it only captures gameplay. So what I did was I just captured the last 5 minutes of gameplay and I just posted it because I didn't have any other footage. Um, but he might bring it up, he might not. I just wanted to say that.
be doing a little bit more, and I'm also gonna be debunking his controversy that he's made and posted on his YouTube channel, because he wants to be like that instead of admitting he was wrong,
I wasn't wrong. You were wrong. You're terribly wrong.
which he was, by the way. There's a ton of evidence proving that he did abuse, and if he goes up and says,
I abused because you gave me op and you never said I couldn't. The only time you did say I couldn't was after the fact of it was about a day before the TNT thing, I think. But that was well, he had said I can't do it near spawn. If it's a couple thousand blocks away from spawn, I can do whatever I want as long as it doesn't crash the server. Just saying.
oh, I never said I didn't abuse. Oh man, crazy. What's that, SMT? Anyways, uh, I have abused on the server, but it was to stop him from abusing because I trust.
Bullshit. No. He had gone into creative mode and had re-opt himself because um, I was doing stuff in the server that he did not like. I was using World Edit to like make structures and stuff. I was going throughout the map and I was exploding mountains and stuff like that. Far, far away from him, might I add. Thousands of blocks away from spawn, thousands of blocks away from his base, far, far away.
Trusted him with mod, and there is evidence of him abusing. For example, that one time you saw a big thing of stone that he just put there.
That big thing of stone was because I didn't know how to use World Edit, and I had tried making a little box of stone because I wanted to make like a little Pokemon arena, but I fucked up and I did lava because I wanted to like do lava and then cover it all with water. It was a stupid idea, but it was the idea that I had and I wanted to try it. Um, and then when I figured out it was way too much lava, it was kind of already too late, and I did fix it though. I fixed it entirely by myself. He went to op. He didn't know any commands. Um, but I had fixed it myself by draining all of it.
He also spawned TNT on top of me the other night.
I had spawned TNT on top of a woodland mansion that I was blowing up right next to Goose. Goose was watching it. Goose was fine. He was like a ways bit from the woodland mansion, and I was blowing it up. I saw Random was a spectator. Um, I used op to get him into survival mode, and he was in the woodland mansion at that point, but I already had TNT down. So I lit it after I'd put him in survival mode because I didn't really care at that point because I didn't know where he was and it didn't really matter. So I lit it, and apparently he had almost died.
and harassed me for taking some, even though I almost died.
He took 2.5 stacks of cheated in TNT, which he wasn't even supposed to be at the Woodland Mansion, and he had allowed me to TP Goose there because I was already going to blow up the Woodland Mansion. He was only there to watch me do it. Like, that was it.
He killed 3 of my max villagers at my village.
That I had responded in the previous one, which I had apparently stopped recording, or not recording, but live streaming again. My bad. But that was because I was trying to kill him using the instant kill potions. Um, and using those instant kill potions, I had accidentally splashed 3 of the villagers. Um, and I am sorry about that, but again, it's always nighttime in his world. He had set up a command block to do that. Um, he's almost always opt. Like, dude, you you had cheated in most of the stuff you had. What is 3 villagers when they can't even refresh their trades because it is nighttime all the time?
After I respawned, and then I, with my admin, put him in a bedrock box and took away his op so I could have a conversation with him. And then he goes and asks Goose and Prime to help him escape.
Again, I did do this. The reason why I did this is because we could have talked perfectly fine outside of a bedrock box. And I even had proceeded to try and ask him during that time, um, yeah, we can have a conversation, but let me out of the box. Like, you can just let me out of the box and we can have a perfectly good conversation. And so he didn't do that, so I'd asked Prime and Goose to get on. Goose had been playing Ascension Arc, remember, because he had just gotten it and he was with his clan members. And Prime was probably playing Phantom Forces. I really don't know what he was doing. He's probably just in the VC.
Prime, Goggy, and S&T are banned now. Gog.
He just doesn't like Goggy. Honestly, he just does not like Goggy for no reason. And he and him are the exact same age. So I don't know why he doesn't like him. Goggy isn't even that annoying. Random's more annoying than Goggy. Makes no sense, but to each their own.
And Prime left on their own account, and S&T was banned.
Just want to say, I don't know why it was banned. Um, well, actually, I kind of do. What do you mean, kind of? I know why it was banned. It's because it wasn't even because of anything bad. It's because I had joined the VC in the first one. If you want to see that, it's right here. It's in the videos section. My friend bans me from my own microserver. If you want to see it. Um, the only reason that he had actually fully banned me was because after about 2 minutes and 32 or 23, at 2 minute and 23 or 32, I had rejoined the VC and I had told him the truth about him and what was technically my server.
The reason
It had gotten him so upset that he had banned me from both the Discord server, all my friends from the Discord server, and well, not all of them because some of them are still in it, as you can see on the right side of the screen. But most of the friends, and he had even proceeded to ban me from the Minecraft server. Even though I had already been de-opt, I was in survival mode, I had nothing to do.
he's. Hold on, I gotta go analyze that video again. I'm just gonna pull it up and like look at all his BS.
It's not BS, dude, it's the truth. Why the fuck do you have so many videos that are like so random?
So what I'm saying there is that I was going. So he was blowing up a woodland mansion. I got TP'd to. Well, he put me in spectator, and I TP'd to Goose to see what he was doing, and then he put me in survival, even though I clearly stated I'm spectating Goose right now, and I'm seeing that you're blowing up the mansion. Then he puts me in survival, and then here he's telling me that, oh no, no, I didn't do that. Which he did do that. and there's no evidence that he did or didn't do it.
What do you
But
say? Wait a second,
now
I blacked out.
he's telling now, and I'm seeing that you're blowing up the mansion. Then he puts me in survival, and then here he's
Mm,
telling me.
okay, let me clarify this. So, I was going to use the seed that I had and of the world, which he had already copied it, so I didn't even need to grab the seed because I already had it. So what I had done is I had put it into a seed finder and I had looked for a random woodland mansion thousands of blocks away. I had then asked random if I could grab Goose and bring him to that woodland mansion, of which I. Okay, anyways, of which I had brought him because random said it was fine, and I had started blowing up the woodland mansion using world edited TNT. Goose was fine with it. He didn't die. He didn't get low. It was fine. He was full HP because he knew what to do. He knew not to go into the freaking TNT. And I had started blowing it up and kept blowing it up. And then random had gone into spectator to come watch us. And I didn't like that he was going through operator, even though he said he was like, "Oh guys, I'm not gonna start using operator. I'm not gonna cheat or anything like that." Proceeds to cheat. I saw it, I put him in survival mode, and then I had let him stay. But I had already exploded the TNT, so it didn't really matter. And apparently he had started dying. It was like, oh, it's in, he made a Nom joke or whatever. And it was like, it's Vietnam. I don't remember. It was a joke that was like Forrest Gump type. And I had then kept adding more and more TNT because I thought it was really fun to just blow up the mansion that was thousands and thousands and thousand blocks away from spawn. Again, none of his business. He still went there.
Me that, oh no.
What I'm getting at is that he had used operator to get to us and not trusting what we were doing. And so I'd gotten him out of survival or out of spectator mode.
Oh no, I didn't do that. But she did do that, and there's no evidence that he did or didn't do it. But there are more people. There are genuine witnesses on my side, and there are people who just support them because he likes them. I don't know why this is all on my feed. I watch too much
His
YouTube.
audio is very low.
Oh no, it's not on. There we go.
Bruh, I was literally destroying the mansion.
There he
And it's
goes
not even
admitting.
fully destroyed still. It's
There he goes admitting he abused, and in that message, like I said, he says he didn't abuse.
I had abused. Okay. Where? Because I was opt and I wasn't abusing. I wasn't abusing next to spawn. Okay. I wasn't abusing next to spawn. He knew I was an op. I was in
still not
creative.
even fully
I was doing my own thing. Okay.
destroyed.
You knew I was there. I explicitly stated I'm going through it again, and then you spawn more TNT after I made a nom joke.
I didn't know he was inside of the TNT.
I did make a Vietnam joke, and he spawned more TNT on top of me.
Oh my god.
Then he says, "Oh my god," because he thinks, "Oh my god, he's so right." But what am I gonna say now?
Okay. Bro, I am literally making a response video to this because what you are literally spitting is half bullshit. Because I did kill your villagers on accident. I did admin views away from spawn, which were per your request, and I had spawned in a bunch of TNT on a woodland mansion that was far, far away from spawn, and everything you guys had built. And you were fine with it then until you started taking TNT, of which I wasn't fine, because I had used World Edit to get that TNT, and no one was supposed to be around to take the TNT.
Yeah, I'm good, Goose. I'm making VC with Prime, Goose, and Riz.
The reason why I had made a separate VC was because I wanted to get away from random's bullshit, and because I wanted to make sure that, like, everything was good. Oh, still paused.
Well, I'll be in the same position.
Okay.
Got it.
Join. Hello.
Oh, the Glimpsy server.
Yeah, nobody is in Prime server anymore. Oh, can you screen share real quick?
Yeah.
You still have that hack client,
Yeah.
right?
Wait, what does he say?
Okay. The reason why I asked if he still has the hack client is because he did have a previous hack client, and I was wondering if he was still using it because I knew that I was the only reason why he wasn't using the hack client because I followed him a lot because I knew he had it, so I was always checking in on him to make sure that he didn't use it.
Hey Goose.
Hello.
So I moved it.
Glimpsy server.
Yeah, nobody is in Prime server anymore. Oh, can you screen share real quick?
Yeah.
You still have that hack client,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't know about this. I'm just rewatching the
Hey,
video
Goose.
now. I didn't pay attention much. But he tried getting him to hack my server. That's crazy.
No, I was making sure he wasn't hacking on your server still.
And that just helps his story so much. And it's like, he bans me from my own server. I wonder why.
You banned me because you had abusive power, you dictator piece of shit.
Hello.
So I moved it. I moved everything. He's saving the world
Alright.
right now.
For what?
I have access to turn it on and off still. So, dude, okay. I'm gonna leave. When's the event? When is the event?
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, what EST time?
I don't know
What did you need,
yeah,
Rhett? What did
I
you need,
don't know what
S&T?
it is.
And then he tries sabotaging the event that got cancelled.
Okay, I knew there was an event of some kind. I knew it would be like sort of like a whole turning point in the story for whatever kind of type of lore type deal he was doing. The issue though is that I just didn't understand anything. Like I was wondering, like, dude, none of that made sense. If you know what I mean. Okay, like I wanted to like go through his lore and be like, hey, guess what? There's no more lore. Haha. And I was going to he had planned to create this type of deal where he was going to blow up every house in the spawn, which again, I wasn't even going to do that. He did that. And I was going to ruin it by asking all of them to remove all the TNT or at least like remove the redstone type deal from it. And I thought it'd be hilarious if we removed it and just stopped it for a solid second to make it really awkward.
Wow, your plan works even though you couldn't go through with it. Wow, good job, man.
Thank you, thank you, and thank you.
Congrats. It's a beautiful plan. You still wonder why, oh my god, you banned me. Why do you do that? Wow, what's that title there? Really, your stories help so much, especially by this image right here, S&T. Because I know you're going to watch this after and then you're going to go into your Discord server. You're like, oh my god, Random exposed me on YouTube. Oh my god, he's such a liar.
Man, I'm making a response to your response. I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one who's doing it too. I'm just proving a point.
Okay, so in a little area, I stored a massive amount of things. Like,
There he goes, admitting he abused again.
Mate, you didn't stop it, did you? You let me do it. Like you literally said, you can do whatever you want. Also, I did that because you had, in spite of me asking for you not to take over my server while I was gone for a little bit, you had taken it over entirely. And apparently, I watched this and I do have beef with Jolly, because Jolly apparently said that I had given it to him even though I had not given the server to Jolly, or not to Jolly, but I had not given the server to Random. I hadn't. I had just given him access to it while I was gone. I didn't give him permission to take the entire server away. Like, dude.
God swords, knockback sticks, 250.
What? God swords, knockback sticks.
Bruh. You were abusing too, to be fair. You abused a lot more than I did.
Everything is 255. It's like looting. It is insanely OP loot. And also, I even have like armor sets and armor sets and armor sets of maxed out gear with thorns like 30.
Wow.
Didn't know
Bro.
about that.
And I have
I didn't know that you cheated in most of your fucking houses, dude. Like, you went in creative and built everything. But found out through logs.
it scattered across the map.
I,
Alright?
I, I
Well,
got a
I have to
question.
go find that today.
Why didn't you just do protection 1,000,000? Like,
Because that doesn't work for Minecraft. They have a cap.
what's the cap on protection?
255.
Well, then why didn't you do
Everything
prof 255?
Because I thought it'd be too OP, and now I realize it's not OP enough.
Yeah. Right, it's just you can't die. It's fine.
I really want Silk Touch 255.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, there is Silk Touch on one of those
Wait.
pickaxes.
Hey, if you got like mending like 455, would it be like 1 XP to like?
We tested it, it didn't work.
I have no idea, but we should probably
Do your
test
entire
that out
pickaxe.
sometime. But anyways.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, I know how you get overpowered loot onto the server. It's
literally...
just you need creative ones. You just need creative ones, and then you can get it all.
No, I got it from Minehut server, and I just saved it in my hotbar.
Yeah.
There he goes admitting he used creative to spawn in a bunch of stuff.
You have also gone into creative to spawn in a bunch of stuff, but you don't record anything because you don't want to be caught cheating. I was cheating to counteract your cheating, which then you had done the exact same thing to me, again, to take away my opt abilities after you had already cheated to supervise us, even though you had said you wouldn't re-op yourself again. Third time you did it, and then I put you in surround mode, and then that's how we got to the TNT part.
And once again, I'm just gonna point out, he said, "Oh, I didn't abuse," and then he timed me out so I couldn't put any evidence.
You had banned me from your Discord server literally 30 minutes ago. Well, not 30 minutes ago, but when this was being made, when the original video was being made, he had banned me from his Discord server, so I couldn't respond to anything he was saying in the chat. And so I was like, okay, be like that. I didn't want to ban him from my Discord server because I didn't want to be that mean, so I just timed him out. And I was all chill. But then he said, oh, okay, you're not actually fully banned, you were just kicked. So I untimed him out and I rejoined the server. And then he proceeds to ban me after the end of this video, which I was just saying the truth, how he was a dictator and nobody was on his side.
In the channel. And he banned me so I couldn't do it even after the 24 hours.
Yeah, you save it in your hotbar, and then you just go in creative, and then you just
And he didn't abuse. How would he go in creative if he didn't abuse?
You gave me the ability to be in creative. You literally said you can stay in creative all you want, just don't blow spawn, do not crash the server. I did follow all of your rules. It's not abuse if you didn't set any ground rules for it. Also, like, dude, I did it for like 2 reasons. One, in spite of you, and second, because you didn't tell me I couldn't.
And spawn a bunch of stuff if he didn't abuse op. I mean,
You abuse all the time, dude. What are you talking about?
going creative wasn't really abusing op, but getting stuff from it was abusing op.
What is Minecraft? I'll be right back. Hold up. I'm just letting you know right now, random, that
They're all siding with you because they like you better than they've known you
Nope.
longer, right?
that's not what I was gonna say. That is not what I was gonna say.
I do have a problem with making assumptions,
Indeed, you do. That's what causes your trust issues.
but he did also say that to me earlier at a different date that they're all gonna take his side when it came to him abusing because they like him more.
First of all, I never said that. That is BS. Second of all, dude, you were abusing the entire time. I only abused while I was on the server, and I was rarely on the server. I think I ever joined the server like 6 times after you had taken it over. And in those 6 times, I was like for 30 minutes each, and it was over the course of 2 weeks. Like, dude, I was barely on the server for very little amount of time. I caught all of this stuff that you were doing.
What I was going to say was the reason why people are siding with me is because what I am saying is the truth.
And then I'm just gonna skip that part. You've probably all seen that.
Bro really skips the part where I'm literally just speaking facts about him. Like, dude,
Now I say that's what you think, and then I had gotten close to my mic because if I stay far away
trying to be all scary and everything.
from my mic, I'm very, 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 very quiet according to most people. Now I got closer so he could hear me speak clearly because I was gonna say something important for the argument, but I don't know what I did after this. I was tired.
You want to be dramatic and everything about saying, "Oh, no, no, no,
I'm
you
not
were
being
doing this, you were doing
dramatic.
this." Dude, I
He was totally dramatic.
was having fun on a server that's supposed to be chill.
No, it isn't. Well, not anymore. He quit November and gave me ownership, and then
I
invited him
didn't.
back as
I didn't quit November. I literally took a break because I had an actual life, dude.
moderator, and then he gets mad for me taking ownership, even though he gave it to me.
I did not give him ownership. Well, technically, I gave him permission to manage the server while I was gone for a little bit, but I didn't say he could take it over entirely. That was my bad because I probably should have, like, I definitely should have just not given him the permission.
Honest, I made the server. I started it. We did this together.
I made the idea for it. He created it so I wouldn't cheat.
Okay, I created it. I had the idea for it, and then I just created it quicker than him, and so he was like, you know what, it's okay, fine. The only reason why it stayed under my permission, though, is yes, so that he wouldn't cheat, and so that I could actually be able to, like, both of us were only ever going to go on the server when it was late. We were both tired. Nobody else wanted to get on. We were supposed to be the only two people on the server. Then he invited Jolly. Then there started to become lore. Then he invited Baron. Then he invited Potato, and then he started inviting all these different people, which it was just supposed to be us. And that makes me super upset still thinking about it.
And then he went and cheated, and that's how the
To be fair, I never cheated. The only thing I had done in creative mode was create a little barrier box around spawn so that if some random people joined, they wouldn't be able to get out of the box and go throughout the entire world and start taking everything and doing stuff like that.
command block first appeared. There were two actually, but then when I got ownership, I deleted one of them and left one of them so we could make lore around it.
No one likes lore, dude. Nobody. If you're just trying to do a normal chill SMP, don't do lore. Lore sucks.
And you know what you do? You stab me in the back twice.
Not twice. This is all one big thing.
No. It was twice. It was twice. First, whenever he took the server, and second, whenever he had banned me off the server.
Where he abused and I abused last 2 weeks ago, and there was an argument over that. It settled with me apologizing, even though he was probably in the wrong in that. But I apologize because I like mending my relationships and keeping
That is not true. He does not like that at all. He is one of the most petty human beings I've ever met in my life.
them and preserving them. But at this point, it really wasn't possible anymore because he just wants to be so narcissistic.
I'm not narcissistic. Just want to say.
I shouldn't really go slanging around terms I don't fully understand the definition of.
I will say, Random is a dictator who thinks he can do whatever he wants, take whatever he wants, and not have any repercussions.
So what he's being is somebody who believes that they're always in the right. And you could say that's being petty, but that sounds pretty narcissistic to me.
Do you know why people don't play your server as much? Do you know why it's only Jolly and Potato and 2 other people? It's because they don't care. They don't care about you admin abusing. They don't care about you doing whatever you want in the server that we created. They don't care about you stealing the server from both of us.
Stealing's crazy when there is the only witness at the time is siding with me, not you, SNT.
That's why I have beef with Jolly. Because I didn't give him actual permission. Well, I did, but I didn't mean for him to take over the entire server. I let him have access to add plugins or whatever he wanted to add over like how long was it? I was gone for like 3 days. I went for 3 days. I got off the server for 3 days. I came back. He had taken over it entirely.
Nah, I'll go bring that up actually. If I scroll up,
This makes me mad about Jolly because like I don't know why the chat isn't showing. Oh, there we go. Hello. I don't know who that is, but hello. Elizic. This will probably be a good time to say, please subscribe, please like. We'll get back at random. Yeah, so he says he isn't taking any sides, but then he brings up this, which is exactly what he's gonna pull up in his video. And like, it's just, it makes me pretty upset that he does this.
I believe it does say that he. No, it's somewhere up here. If this was S&T's server, I would say it's okay for him to do whatever, but it's randoms. I remember S&T giving it to him.
Okay, now I think about it. It looks like I gave it to him. I only gave him access to a few of the things, like the plugins, the world, so he can make backups just in case anything happens, and console. And then he just entirely takes it.
Jolly. And then I ban him because I'm tired of his rambling of. I was tired of his rambling. Most of it was false. Yes, I've abused.
Go back a little bit.
Jolly. And then I ban him because I'm tired of his rambling of.
I literally let him go for like 30 minutes, and he had an entire 2.5 paragraphs of like just him going back at me, responding to one thing I sent him, which I don't remember what it was, but it was probably along the lines of like, dude, it you were abusing so much. What are you talking? Oh, wait a second. Live chat replay was turned off. Comments are turned off. He has comments turned off and live chat replay. Dude, I don't. I have all my I have all my comments and everything on, so people can like do whatever they wanted. What what are you so scared about that you have to have your comments turned off, dude? Like, but I had let him go for like 30 minutes to stay in a VC and just play video games with somebody else. Yeah, I think it was like Goose and Game and App. We were all just playing games, and we left the VC, and I had responded to random, and he had gone through like 2 or 3 paragraphs of just him responding to one thing I had sent him for 30 minutes. Okay? And he's saying I was rambling.
I was tired of his rambling.
I'm tired of your rambling, random. Like, what?
Most of it was false.
None of it was false.
Yes, I've abused a little bit.
A little
A
bit,
lot
he
of
says.
it. Most of my abuse has been to counter his abuse.
That is not true because he says that, but he then goes into creative, which I put in the last video, right here, where this is random just going around in creative mode. That's Goose. Which Goose is on random side. Let me see if I can pause it perfectly. There we go. Random guy underscore. Yep, right there. That was him in creative mode. And he was abusing. That was after, that was before, actually. That was before I had gotten on the server, I think. I don't remember when that was. But he was abusing a lot more than what he was just doing there, which I think he was just like adding to his wall or whatever, or he was finishing up his wall. Let's watch that real quick. Oh, he was creating the wall around his entire area. So that entire wall is fake. So that entire wall that he has around his base is entirely just like not even real. Or it's not even legitimate.
And the fact that he's putting false information out there
Says the guy who's putting even more false information out there when I haven't put out any false information out there.
makes me have to spend the first 10, 20 or so minutes explaining why he is just wrong. And then also, he did post this video on 2 different Discord servers where in the one where it mattered
I posted it in my Discord server and in his Discord server so people could actually see what was happening.
most. He said to watch the video from the part
The one where he's saying the one where it mattered most is his Discord server, which was over the Chill SMP. I had created the world, the map, the server, the everything, and he had just created the Discord server.
where I look worst, which was 3:23, I believe.
What is Minecraft? I'll be right back. Hold up.
Yeah, from right here, where he rejoins the VC.
Yeah, I rejoined the VC so I could have a conversation with him and tell him what was happening. And tell him why his server's going to shit now. Because he cheated. Eric the cat, guys, can you just move on? It's a game. Cat, what? Dude, Caden. We understand it's a game, but Random is taking it so far to where he posts a freaking, like, he blocks me, he does everything, and then he still goes on with his Minecraft server. And I'm just pissed off about it. Like, dude, I'm not moving on because Random is a little pussy, and like, dude, he really needs to just stop being so fucking bad.
3:28. That's where he wanted people to watch it from. And I did delete that, however.
He deleted it because he knew he was in the wrong.
Because I watched the video, well, a good chunk of it, around past year, and
He didn't even watch the full video and he deleted it.
I deleted it because it was BS, and then the other server it stayed there.
It isn't BS, dude. It's the truth. And Cat, honestly, dude, you're taking random side entirely. Like, you don't. You watched one video and you were like, oh, okay, so I think you took it too far. And then Random comes out with another video, and then you're like, oh, good job, Random. Good to you. Go on. Good job. You don't say, oh, he's taking it too far. No, now you're saying both of us are taking it too seriously, though. What happened, dude? What happened? What happened?
Where he was in the VC with multiple people, the only people that saw the video actually, and he told them to watch from the same point, I would assume.
I had told everybody to watch to the same point on both sides, but they could watch through the entire video as well. I had also said.
Because he doesn't want people to see the incriminating part. He wants people to see the part that's incriminating me, not him.
Hey, they had the option to watch the entire video if they really wanted. Like, they had the option. I wasn't stopping them. They could do that.
Because he was in the wrong here, and he doesn't want to admit that the first 3 minutes and 28 seconds were all just information proving that he was most definitely in the wrong here. And
Dude, how? How? Dude, give me information on how I was in the wrong. Give me the information.
the fact that he still has the balls to keep.
Caden says he had no comment for Random. Dude, okay. You stop talking to me for a while, and then you pull up talking to Random, and you're barely even online. I don't know why, like, it should matter as much to you. You're never online. You've probably put in 2 hours of gameplay, or being 2 hours on your computer at all in the past, like, 3 months. Your opinion can matter, dude, but, like, it just doesn't make sense to me on why you're on his side. Family business. All right, good on you, dude. I hope everything's going good for you, but um I just honestly think that you have some mixed feelings about both me and Random on this subject. And I think you should probably get those feelings to, like, type of wrap up, if you know what I mean. Well, less of a wrap up and more of try to understand the situation that we're both in right now.
This video up even after he knows he's wrong. Well,
I'm not wrong, Random. You're wrong, dude.
sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. If he still has the balls to keep the video up after I just proved him wrong completely, I'd be surprised. And he's probably gonna make it.
Dude, I do. And second of all, I'm keeping it up as long as I really want. Like, there's no reason to there's no reason to take it down. I'm completely correct, dude. Um, but I'm not even mad at you because of the videos. I guess I kinda am. I'm just mad that you called him a bastard, man. Well, I called him a bastard? Did I? I know I've called him a bastard before. I probably did that because I was upset. But yeah, I definitely say that again. I don't like Random anymore. We were chill, we were friends, but not anymore. Just saying. Upset with him right now.
Another response and gonna turn into a whole drama. And you know, SCT, I really don't want that, and I'm pretty sure you do want.
Dude, honestly, then why'd you block me? Why'd you do all that? You could have just like, you really didn't have to block me, leave everything. You didn't have to do that, dude. Like, I don't know what you mean by that, but like, whatever, man. At the end of the day, it's just a silly dispute. If you're both stubborn or simple-minded to set your differences aside, then I guess I can keep having. I guess you can keep having. Fuck, dude, there's a symbol in the middle of it. Whatever, man. At the end of the day, it's just a silly dispute. Both of you are stubborn or simple-minded. To set your differences aside, then I guess you can keep having your silly disputes. It will probably end with this video. It's all dependent on how Random responds. But yeah, I'm just mad that he took over everything and he's banned me from my own server and everything like that. But also, I'm keeping all the videos up, Random. You can watch this. You can make another response. I don't mind. I'll make another response. But you were wrong. And let's finish this real quick.
Want it because you want to be Mr. Drama, and you did say you were having fun.
I was having fun at the very start of it when it was just us. There wasn't this whole dispute on who's cheating and shit. I didn't have op. Nobody was doing this. Then you add more people and it becomes a huge ass deal.
Okay,
Server
he's
that's
having fun,
supposed
sir.
to be.
I misheard him. Okay, but he's probably having fun arguing with me. See,
Oh, I am. I'm having fun proving you wrong, dude. I'm having so much fun doing it.
you can tell by the tone of his voice.
Alright.
I got a question. Why?
He's having fun talking to these people about all the things he's abused with, and then he's going.
I'll be right back, hold up.
Says the guy who abused his entire server, basically. I mean, he gave himself full netherite. There's not even a single diamond as an entire base. Like, there's probably only 2 iron in his base, and that's all because I had died and he'd probably put it in his chest. It is literally only netherite, and the rest of it is like just random stuff that we only had at the very start of it. All of his chests are empty. Everything is empty in that base. It's all empty.
And the tone of his voice when he said he was having fun was also in a tone where he's actually having fun with the argument.
Dude, I'm having so much fun proving you wrong.
Then with that, we
reason
are
why
going
people
to
are
get to
siding.
chill now. And I'm gonna have to edit scene 10. I've been idle too long. That's amazing.
Just want to make another response. Also, Cat, I will be reasonable whenever he becomes reasonable. Just saying.